Discrimination is bad for business. That's the view of leaders in the US tech sector who are calling on policymakers to put in place protection against discrimination for the LGBT community. It's being touted as unprecedented and historic, and a joint letter of nearly 50 executives from several high-profile tech companies say civil rights legislation must be amended in the wake of a rash of state laws seen as anti-gay. These are some of the companies that have been involved in the letters and, of course, in the campaign that took place both, first of all, in Indiana and has now shifted direction towards Arkansas. Yelp, Cisco, Zynga, PayPal, and onwards and upwards. Lowe is the vice president of public policy at Yelp. Yelp's chief exec signed the letter and has railed against the religious freedom law in question. Lowe joins me now from San Francisco. Thank you, sir, for joining me.
Thanks for having me, Richard. Great to see you again.
Yes, now, here's the real difficult problem here. As fast as you know, it's a bit like whack-a-mole. As fast as you seem to knock one of these laws down or turn it, attention moves to another state which has got a not dissimilar law. What's going on?
Well, I think it's important to understand that this isn't a new position from Yelp. We last year sent an open letter to then Governor of Arizona, Jan Brewer, who was considering signing one of these bills herself. And we employ a ton of folks in Arizona. We have over 500 employees in that state. And we said, listen, you can't have active discrimination in a state where we've employed so many people. It was
right.
Simply unconscionable, and we couldn't sit on the sidelines. And so what we've done in this instance is actually an open letter to states considering that enacting similar legislation to avoid the type of, I think, whack-a-mole that you described,
okay,
where
it's quite clear that you have the right to do this, of course, and many people are applauding you for doing it. Ultimately, against these laws, is it only the weight of corporate money, if you like, corporate, we'll take the jobs if you don't change your mind, that works, do you think?
I don't think that's it at all, Richard. I think the reason that we are doing this is because it's the right thing to do. It's the right thing to do for our employees. It's the right thing to do for the technology industry, which has a unique voice in all of this. And it's the right thing to do for consumers who are using our platform and who we don't want to be discriminated against.
Right, but what I'm saying is it may be the right thing to do, but an open letter in treating the change goes so far. It's the threat to pull out. It's the threat not to do business. It's the threat to penalize. Sir, that's what has the effect.
What we have said is that we will not create, maintain, or expand our business operations in states which have these laws on the books.
Thank you very much for talking to us. Good to see you, sir, as always. Thank you.
Thank you, Richard.
We'll be talking about this, issues and many more, of course, as the various laws continue to wend their way through the US system. We will have a profitable moment after the break.